Radical Rose would not be silenced. She was certainly not the first woman who wanted to take charge of her own body and what could be done to it. Nor would she be the last, but it was a steep hill to climb. For centuries, women had been expected to be passive recipients of their medical care. They were frequently not told about the severity of any life-threatening illnesses, as it was assumed the news would be more than their fragility could handle. Simply put, society dictated that it was a woman's duty to do what her doctors told her. Discussions of her health, illness, or treatments were not necessary in the doctor's office or anywhere else. Research was not a woman's friend either. With the exception of female-specific drugs and procedures, medical trials completely excluded women. Donahue, still discussing the battle between doctors doing radical mastectomies and those who were taking a more conservative approach, again employed drama. "The guy with the white coat says to me, 'Look, you're going in. Let's get it all. And if we take just a little bit of your breast and you die, your husband will sue us.'" Rose interrupted him emphatically. "The younger women aren't buying that any longer. The older women, yes. Doctor, I'll put my hand in yours, do whatever you want. The younger women, and by that I mean women under 50, aren't putting up with that anymore." In 1985, there was a great deal that women weren't putting up with anymore. Despite what many voices claimed, women weren't fanatics. They weren't communists, and they weren't crazy. Making up more than half of the country's population, they simply wanted to be treated in the same manner as the other half, the male half. Change was in the wind. That was evident by Rose's smiling confidence in her convictions, and by the nods and murmurs from the all-female audience. Women were demanding to be seen and heard, accompanied in their demands by brave men who were secure enough to join them. Equally important was more awareness and understanding of breast cancer. Better treatment options, dare they even hope for a cure, needed to be researched. And given the ever-climbing number of new diagnoses every year, funding for breast cancer research needed to become a priority. Today, it is hard to imagine a time when women's health was frequently marginalized, when breast cancer wasn't discussed, when October wasn't pink. And yet that was the norm in 1985. Clearly, the time had come for a change. But first, it is crucial to understand the role that women in general, and their health in particular, have been assigned over the years. A new dawn in breast cancer was on the horizon. Rose Kushner, Shirley Temple Black, and Evelyn Lauder would play pivotal roles in what was to come. Before breast cancer entered their lives, however, each had already survived grave life events, causing them to ask the question all survivors ask: why me?